and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Claire. It's great to have you here, and if you're returning, it's great to have you back. So welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Clarins BB Skin Detox Fluid SPF25. As you can see, I've used quite a lot of this already, and if you would like to hear more about my opinions and the ingredients that's inside, please do continue watching. Just mentioned, I'm talking about the Clarins BB Skin Detox Fluid SPF25. So the first thing I feel like I have to note is it is great that it has a SPF in it. Although I must say that if you're hoping to gain some protection from this alone, I would note that you have to use quite a lot of product in order to get SPF25 out of this. So I would say it's great as a little added bonus over your skincare, but I wouldn't skip out your SPF just because your BB contains some SPF. So what you probably want to know is how it looks, wears, all of that magical stuff. So personally, I've been using this for it must be coming up to a year now. I was using a Clinique foundation before this, and I've been going to the Clarins Beauty Bar for quite a long time getting facials, and I was having a discussion with the girl who was doing my facial, and she was telling me about the detox fluid. So it is called a BB cream. I think it has a lot more coverage than a usual BB cream, which is probably why I like it. But it has the same sort of skincare effects too. Because it's from Clarins, it has some skincare in there and it has the makeup in there. So it's sort of like a double whammy, 2-in-1, perfect skin treat. So I am wearing it today. This is the coverage that I have achieved from it, but basically it's a very matte finish, and it's just so lightweight. It wears on your skin like you've got nothing on. It blends out really easily. Personally, I think it's best applied either with a damp beauty blender or just with your hands. I think using brushes and stuff like that are generally better when your foundation is sort of oilier, because this one's quite a matte finish. You do sort of get those streaks in the foundation, so I would use either a damp beauty blender or your hands to apply this. So the detox fluid comes in 4 shades. This is the lightest shade. This is 00 Fair, and believe it or not, I don't think it's that fair. I mean, you can see me now, and it is pale, but it's not super pale. So if you're sort of like well, I am a natural blonde actually, if I didn't have my hair coloured. But if you're a natural blonde or you're a ginger and you have that very pale English rose skin, then I would just be aware that this may be slightly too dark for you, but I wouldn't say to let it put you off. Maybe go and give it a try and see what you think, but it is on the slightly warmer side. Again, having said that, with there only being 4 shades, obviously because it's sort of light coverage, well, I think it says light to medium, but because it's only a light coverage, it sort of doesn't matter too much if it's not the perfect shade. But the dark shade isn't very dark, so if you have very dark skin, it's the same. I don't think that you're catered for specifically, so it's not ideal really if you're at either end of the shade spectrum, but if you're somewhere in the middle, you'd probably be covered in those shade ranges. So I would check those out in store. Generally I get mine from Debenhams, but you can check other stores like John Lewis and Boots and like, you know, the other department stores like that, and you'll be able to find that in there, and you can get a little sample and give it a go. So it is 100% mineral oil free, which is great because obviously that is known for drying out your skin. And it says contains sunscreen, oil free, and dermatologist tested, so that's obviously all great to know. So the detox fluid claims to be a skin like complexion perfector, have hydrating and balancing properties. So obviously it contains the SPF25 as well. So the skincare that's in it is designed to hydrate, so that's got aloe vera in there. So the aloe vera is designed to calm and hydrate the skin. And aloe vera is just been really well known for a good hydration. Generally I use this as an after sun when I've been on holiday because it doesn't irritate my very sensitive skin, plus it is very hydrating and soothing. So when I saw that ingredient was in there, I thought, oh, that sounds like a good ingredient to have. And then its other main sort of skincare ingredient in there is Meadow Sweet. So Meadow Sweet is designed to balance the skin's flora, which basically means that it's anti-inflammatory. So it helps like level out the balance of the pH of your skin. So it does actually contain some very small levels, very low levels indeed, but low levels of salicylic acid, which, as you may or may not know, if you check out my video on exfoliating acids, I'll link it up here so you can find that. You will know it is great if you want a little bit of gentle exfoliation and if you have blemish prone skin. So obviously that means that it contains a bit of an astringent in there for that blemish prone skin, which means that it sort of tightens the skin's pores, has a little bit of level of exfoliation in there, and it helps dry out any levels of oil. So because it helps dry up any levels of oil on the skin surface, that means that you get in a very matte finish, which is what I would say you do get. You do get a matte finish to the foundation. I don't think that it's not bright because it's matte. I think that it has quite a nice bright finish. It does look like just basically your skin but better. I can still see my freckles through this product, and I think that's partly why I love it, because I do have very freckly, sort of pale British typical skin, you know, and when I cover my freckles completely and you can't see them through anymore, I think that it just looks like I'm wearing a mask. And obviously, like, some people love that. I mean, if you're going on a night out and you want your makeup to stay put all night, sometimes foundations like that are perfect. But personally, I think this is great as a everyday foundation that you can wear whether you're going to work or around the shops or whatever. I've been wearing this all day today, and I think I've already had this on around 7 or 8 hours today, and it still looks the same as when I applied it. I don't think that it looks bad at all. What I would say is that through the day, what sort of happens is it's not really like set. Generally, I set my under eyes with a powder, and the rest of my face I don't set with powder. I just leave it like this because it's matte, and I don't want to dry my skin out. So because I don't set it with powder, it doesn't really dry down and set itself, you know. So if you're the type of person who rubs your face a lot, it does sort of move around. In a way, that's a good thing, because if you're eating and sometimes your foundation comes away from like around your mouth area, you can just sort of like blend it out with your finger a little bit and it covers those areas back up. But if you do touch your face a lot through the day, I know a lot of people touch their nose and stuff like that a lot, that it does sort of come off your nose through the day. So I think if you want it to last, I would say to set it with powder, whether that be your nose or your chin area if you touch that part of your face a lot. Or alternatively, maybe it's just not for you because it is a very sort of lightweight consistency. And it is sort of a light coverage. So I think it's just sort of the perfect thing if you want your skin but better. I think this is the perfect product, and it's exactly what you're looking for if that's the type of thing that you like. So the product comes in this bottle. It comes with a pump end, which I really like about this, because you can squeeze it up like you would a toothpaste to get all the last bits out, and then pump it to dispense rather than like a tube. I prefer that. I think it's really nice bottle. I think that's great. This is 45 millilitres and it retails at £30. Personally, I think £30 for a BB is fine, because I do use this instead of a foundation. It has enough coverage that I don't need a foundation. This basically does what I want. But I would just note that it is £30. The best time to get it is when like Clarins have an offer on, or whether there's a deal on online or whatever, because I know Look Fantastic regularly have like 15% off, and you can grab this 15% off. So that'd be a great way to try this out. So I'll just do a quick pump onto my hand so you can see the consistency of it and the shade, because obviously, like I said earlier, the lightest shade isn't really that light. So this is how it looks. It pumps out really easily, and as you can see, it's kind of got like this warm tone to it. It's kind of got a warm tone, but it does match my skin tone pretty well. I think it's really nice. It blends in really easily. It's just sort of like matte and light to potentially medium coverage, I would say. But like I say, it doesn't cover freckles or whatever, so whatever you want to call that, I would say light to medium coverage. Yeah, it is very nice. So I hope you like this video. I'm showing you the Clarins BB detox fluid. Do let me know if you go out and purchase this, or if you already have it and you love it. Let me know your comments down below in the comments section. If there's any other like products that you would like to see me review, especially Clarins, because I do own a lot of Clarins products already, just pop that in the comments below and I'll make sure that I review that as soon as possible. So thank you once again to all of you for watching. Don't forget to hit the little subscribe button down there, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!